Brazil is one of the most gorgeous countries.
I really want to go to Brazil.
Everyone in Brazil is beautiful and so welcoming and so loving and affectionate. Obrigado.
Didn't feel like much time had passed. It really did feel like a family reunion. We did the same old joke.
I've seen them on like TV and like on Nickelodeon, and they're such like big stars. And I get to work with them for 2 months. That's insane.
Who are you?
I'm Missy Martin, Kid Danger superfan.
How did I get here?
The reality-altering device. I brought you here so we could fight crime together. But now we're trapped in my stories.
I want to go home.
Henry.
Is that my sister? Piper, why are you dressed like that? Where are we?
In this story, you're the sidekick, and your best friend is the hero.
You made me sidekick to Jasper.
If you want to get this party started, you simply mustache.
And for me, it was awesome. I'm fortunate enough that I was also on Danger Force, so Frankini's kind of just continued to evolve in the Nickelodeon universe, the Danger Force universe, and Henry Danger. And Jace had literally just directed me in an episode, like I don't want to say like 6 months before the movie. So it was great. It was so fun to reconnect and have Ella back on set. It was like just so awesome. And of course, meeting Glee was fantastic. So it's just, we have a lot of fun, and we had a lot of fun on set for the TV show, and we brought that fun to the movie. The movie, we were having a great time shooting, and I would go back to that little world again in a heartbeat. It was just so much fun.
It was amazing. It was great. I was able to explore on my end the ways that Piper has grown up and what she would be like after moving out of her parents' house and going to college and becoming her own person, and also in other dimensions and shimmers and being a vampire. So yeah, it felt very right, and we all really became a family on the show. So it just felt like I was with family, plus the amazing Glee who brightened up the set in her own little sparkles. And yeah, it felt very, very much like home.
Oh yeah, getting to meet all these incredible people, like legacy cast, hello? Like, I've seen them on like TV and like on Nickelodeon, and they're such like big stars. I remember like, when they told me they wanted me to come in for like, even just the screen test, like, I was thinking like, oh my god, I get to meet like Jace in person. That's like insane enough already. And then when I was like, oh my gosh, I get to meet the rest of them too, and I get to work with them for 2 months, that's insane. And it was truly just like a life-changing experience. Like, it was surreal. It was something I never expected that I'd be able to do, but getting to play this character, like experience it with all these incredible people, it was really incredible.
I mean, it was super fun, and it was super familiar. I mean, it really did feel like a family reunion, and I mean, for me, it didn't feel like much time had passed. I mean, I see these guys periodically every now and then, lunch, visited the Danger Force set, but like it almost felt like we never ended, because we just kind of hopped right back into it, and we just got going. We had a lot of fun, and yeah, it just, business as usual. We did the same old jokes. It's like, grandpa coming over for Christmas, and he says the same story that you've heard 30 different times. And I mean, we had little references of like, trying to mimic something we did in the show, trying to mimic something that Cooper did, because I mean, Cooper did so many funny, amazing little tidbits that we love to riff on.
I was doing Danger Force in between that time, so it felt like continuity for me. Reunion with the Henry Danger cast, but otherwise it was it was just moving right through it.
Well, I mean, if Glinda and Elphaba can be best friends, then I'm pretty sure Glinda and Frankini could become best friends as well. But yes, I think that he's definitely giving more Glinda vibes, He is popular. He wants to be popular. I think Glinda's probably the only character in the world that has as good a wardrobe as Frankini. because Frankini's wardrobe is fantastic, I must say. He's got a lot of heels too, so that is a great connection. And I'm gonna wear more pink next time that I play Frankini. I'm gonna insist on it, actually. Thank you. We did. It was so exciting. I remember checking Twitter, and my name was trending when I was in Brazil last time. I was like, wait, what? Obrigado. That's what I have to say to you. Brazil is one of the most gorgeous countries with probably one of the most gorgeous people, I will say. Like, everyone in Brazil is beautiful and so welcoming and so loving and affectionate. Oh, it's magnificent. I had a beautiful time. I was very touristy, like I went up the mountain. I took the trolley up. I saw the statue. Like, I did all the
As you should.
Yeah, of course. But also, like, I had a great time at the clubs. So, like, Brazil is a fun
good.
I want to turn up.
Good. So everyone wrote down, right? Clubs, touristing.
I can't write that down.
Yeah. Maybe don't go for
I definitely can't.
I can't write that down, but I really want to go to Brazil, so I wrote everything else down.
The beaches are great.
Perfect.
You can be as lovely. You can enjoy it in many ways. Everything about it is great.
An alternate reality in like some really tropical beautiful place, like the Caribbean, and where I could swim underwater and breathe underwater, and I can go and everything would take place under the seascape. How's that? That was pretty good, right?
That looks like Brazil almost. You should come here.
Yeah, it's like in the Amazon somewhere. Yeah.
That should be pretty cool to do. It's like if we kind of lived in like a Cowboy Bebop kind of universe, like bounty hunting in space. That'd be fun. Oh, you could keep all the same people. Like we'd have our own little crew. Basically take the man cave, but now just make it like a giant ship, and we're all just a bunch of bounty hunters. That'd be fun.
Take SpongeBob. What do you think?
Get stuff
Great
done.
one.
Oh my gosh.
If I'm under the sea, I might as well take SpongeBob.
Yeah. It's
Very
not
smart.
a bad one. I mean, I'm trying to think of somebody that's not a SpongeBob. I was gonna say Patrick, because I feel like it might be fun to have Patrick Star around.
Oh my gosh, it would be Miranda from Drake and Josh.
Word.
Because she just was so, like, her schemes were always crazy, and I feel like at least, like, well, maybe Piper would be Miranda's sidekick. It depends. Or wait, is that her character name? I think it is. Anyways, yeah, she had the best schemes, and I feel like they have that conniving little sister thing that could go really well together. They could be a good team.
I want Oblina from Real Monsters. That would be my sidekick, because she's really smart and she can literally like transform into creatures and do things. And I need someone like a little bit, probably if it's Frankini, he needs the brains of the operation, I think, and also needs someone to like entertain him all the time, which would be great.
I think I would love to have all four of the Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles like just hanging around me. Like, if I like pizza all the time and have them all like bodyguards, I don't know. Yeah. That would be so fun. Just like have their like ninja I feel like that's such like an odd like thing, but I feel like that would be so cool. I don't know if I can imagine if they're like smaller, like really, really tall. I feel like there's no in between. Right. So I feel like either I'll feel tall or I'll feel like I've got these like buff bodyguards around me.
Yeah, so, I think she was very smart. Like 4 bodyguards, pizza, and jokes.
Yeah, you could be the next April O'Neil, like for sure.
Yeah,
I would totally. I could see that.
I think you just gave Nickelodeon the script right there. Boom. Maybe could see it.
I'd watch it.